What's up, summoners? King Blair here. Today we're going to be taking a look at what the Epic 7 company has done, what Smilegate has done that has made a lot of good changes in the past. And this is kind of a follow-up video to what I talked about before, what I thought was one of the worst updates yet that did drive away a lot of players. The prayers have been answered. The game is at its best states that it's ever been. And we're going to talk about the things that they have changed, the future things to get hyped about, and what I personally am enjoying so much about the game right now, and what I'm excited to look forward towards in the future. So first, starting off with what they have fixed from the previous time. So biggest thing, which is like, honestly should have been like this since like day one, but I'm so glad it finally got implemented. And that is going to be the pet update that they did. So now, for you guys that may not know, they have permanently removed snacks. So now how many times you get to revamp, so the snacks are still there because you can use the snacks that you had to get pet adoption tickets or friendship points, and they are permanently gone after a certain amount of time. And the big thing with this is you can auto repeat stage up to 20 times. That's what you can do if you have a 4-star pet. So you are going to have to make a pretty decent investment if you want to have the most out of the auto repeat function. And I think they did a really good job balancing this, because it's not something that you can just, it's not hands off enough that it's like, okay, I click a button and I like never come back and I can just farm for a whole day, and it becomes to a point where it's too autoplay, but it's like enough that's like 10, 15, 20. And the fact that you can, like, for grinding, like, oh, when the Phantasma reaches level 30, you know, then I can change it up a little bit and it'll notify you and everything. So that probably is the biggest change that honestly is huge. The other one, yes, you still have a chance that you'll fail the synthesis of pets, but at least you know your odds, which is like, yeah, kind of sucks, but you can make it 100%, you know? So they gave you ways that to make it 100%. They want you to be coming back to the pet page pretty often. They want you to be putting in some gold, and they want you to be investing in your pets, kind of like making the best pet possible. Like, I want to get another one because I want this pet to be like, this D tier thing, this stinks right now. So I don't want it to be that bad. I want it to be, and I need to make sure that I play with them so the effects are enhanced. And even for this pet, like, you know, I want to mix it up. I want to have the pet possible that does all I want it to do and can let me auto repeat. So it's kind of a in the pet side. And then for the autoplay function, y'all, I can go into Wyvern, go here, go into Wyvern, click on the Wyvern, and then select team. You know, I already got my Wyvern 11 team. Click this 20 because I have a 4-star pet, and boom, it does it for me. And I get to see at the end. It's really, really clean. I really, really like it. I really am happy that this update, it helps a lot. Going off of that, tackling another issue that a lot of people have had was the gold. So gold is a very scarce resource. Being able to auto repeat helps a lot. And I have like 1 billion leaves, and they're always giving leaves, so I always have energy. Like, energy is not a problem for me, and it won't be probably for like the next year, because I still have like over 400 leaves. So I don't think I'm gonna be running out of leaves anytime soon, especially with like the rate they give them out. But the other thing is they also cut the cost of workshop items, like let's say crafting, right? So I've been trying to craft. Let me just sell some items here. I don't like selling that much, even though I do like the gold, because I like using it to enhance my weapon sometimes. You know, the enhancing game never stops. But the biggest thing is like this cost reduction is huge, because you're getting more cloths now because you're farming more, so you're gonna be crafting more, and the cost has been reduced significantly, and you can feel it. 42 is very reasonable, where it's to the point where it's like, I can craft it, and okay, like this one, I don't like it. I'm going to keep it just because I need to get more speed ones. But it's like, I could sell it, and it would sell for like 15K. So I get big returns for things that I don't like. And even if I don't, it's like, I can get so many more with the new auto repeat function and this, that I can actually, it's realistic for me to make a lot of equipment and hope for the best stats and be able to roll more. And that's really, really nice. So it's a lot easier to get good base equipment. Yes, the RNG is still there for all the different aspects of it. But really, really awesome update that they have done on that side. And then, of course, the Alchemist Steeple. This has always been there. But if you weren't around at the time, the equipment conversion was actually huge. They did upgrade this already. and it's so much nicer. It's so much easier to use. It's so much more intuitive. Once you get the hang of it, once you do it a couple of times, y'all, it becomes like super easy. And then the catalyst, honestly, this has always been around, but I just thought I should mention it to you guys again because it's like I probably spend like a lot of time thinking about like what I want to put in here. I put a lot of stuff in here that I don't like those jellies I've been getting a ton of, and I need a lot of the masks. But it's just been like I don't know. In terms of building units, now it's easier than it ever was. I already have Phantasme to be able to 5-star 2 units, and I have the gold to be able to gear those units and test them out before fully committing with Molagora. So overall, really really solid right now in terms of building units aspect, which is the main core of the game. Um, so that's the biggest updates that they have done from the past that they didn't, where we didn't have the auto repeat function. Gold was like even scarcer. Now we have ways to get it. The other thing I want to talk to you guys about is things to look forward to, because there are a lot of things that are like, it's getting kind of hype, especially for late game players. This is more for late game player oriented. Early game players already get really, really good support, and with the autoplay, that's even bigger because they can actually like farm units faster. But the other big one is going to be the next 10 Abyss stages. They said they are going to be releasing them, which will give new game players a pretty good like 10 more days of of chances to be able to have to build different teams, try different strategies out. Abyss has always been my favorite part. They're also going to be releasing new stages of Hell raid. So these will definitely be challenging and require like a lot of grinding. Of course, it's going to be like when's the next part going to come out, but this just adds even more pizzazz to everything. It adds more oomph to the game that it was lacking a lot of oomph and a lot of like end game content with these two. Oh man. And then you still have things like the Hall of Trials, which I hope they do more with. I hope they add a little bit something else than just like exclusive equipment, because to give motivation to farm it, because right now I'm not as motivated to farm it because I don't have characters that need those equips. So maybe dropping charms would be like kind of cool. Like if they drop that plus the charms and you got more charms depending how well you did, I think that would make me more want me to make more. Like if you get S plus or S, you get charms. So that would make it really really fun, and it would help endgame players even build faster than they already are. So that's another thing to be excited about. And then the new exclusive, the end of the story is really really close, and I'm sure they're gonna be doing something crazy with that. But super looking forward to that, especially to the release of the Cerise, which is the new limited. All right, and then last but not least, why I personally have been enjoying the game so much recently is because I've been able to enjoy all aspects of the game. So with the new buffs that they did and the new gold things, I've been able to make better equips for my units, and I've actually been able to be a lot more competitive in arena. I've been able to do a lot more in arena. Like I'm almost getting to conquer champion, and I've been able to do well. Like I don't feel like I'm drowning. And then the World Time Arena, even though I'm not as big as fan, because you do need very specific things for World Arena, and it is a stat check at some points and who gets the first pick. But with this new equipment update, with the new with the event that they're doing right now, it really does help like support the real time arena. It makes me want to try it more. It makes me get excited every time I get it. I get to try it out. I get to be like, okay, that was actually pretty fun. So I haven't done mine today, so I'll have to do that in a second. But super hype. It makes it super fun. And then the biggest one, y'all, the event side stories. Like I know this was a rerun, so the roses may bloom, but the equipment was still really really good. And then this new story, yo, I've been really enjoying it. I've been really been enjoying what they have been doing with the game. I really like going the direction that they're going. They look like they like got their head straight. They're like, all right, we really took some else, and they really have gone back and fixed a lot of the problems that they had. Yes, I'm not gonna say like yeah, it's the best game ever. There are still things that are glaring, like World Boss is still a mess. It's still one of the worst parts of the game. It's honestly like the most boring part of the game. Guild Wars are starting to get a little bit stale for me personally. They are fun, but they're starting to get a little bit on the staler side. I feel like they need more guild stuff than they already do, because World Boss was really just so disappointing. But overall, big improvements. I'm really hoping that Guild Wars in the future, not Guild Wars, Guild bosses, add some more challenging content in the guilds. But I'm really happy in the direction they're going right now. I'm really liking the storyline, and yeah, just having a good time with the game. Being able to auto repeat really helps take off a lot of stress of having like the stress of not getting equipment. So definitely looking forward. But that is all I got for you guys today. I know it's a little bit on the shortest side of the video. I just want to let you guys know why I'm so excited and super pumped, and why I think they fixed a lot of mistakes. And if you did put a little review on them, y'all should definitely fix it, because they have done a big changes on a lot of the parts. So let them know that they're doing the right thing. But that's all I got for you guys today. I'll see you next time. Peace.